Steering, feel, review. We have a Volkswagen Up. It's a very normal car, and the question today is, can normal cars have good steering? A huge thank you to Alex for bringing this car out. We have other viewers that have brought other cars too. I cannot express how much I appreciate the response. If you live local to this area, I really need BMW E36 4692. I would love to review those cars. They don't have to be special editions. The normal cars are fine. Please, somebody bring me one of those cars. This is a 2014 VW Up, and the model years ran from about 2012 to about 2020-21. This car has a wheelbase of 2,420 millimeters, which is relatively short, and the ratio on the rack is variable from 15:1 to 20:1, which is relatively average to pretty slow. Throughout this video, we're going to take it spirited driving. We're going to talk about the directness of the steering, the weighting of the steering, and the texture of the steering. And then we're going to take it for normal driving, including parking, town and city driving, and high-speed driving on motorways and highways. Let's get out on the road and do exactly that. Spirited driving with 60 horsepower. Oh, she takes a while. So first, let's talk about directness. Bearing in mind this car's on all seasons, and this is a normal car, she's not very direct. You can kind of just wiggle. It's actually kind of hilarious. And I can imagine if you're a young petrol head and you don't want to get yourself in too much trouble, you got your 60 horsepower to just get you up to the speed limit, this is probably the perfect amount of performance. You can chuck it through a corner, you can adjust. She leans. It's just good fun. But the steering this is not direct. This is like, look how much I'm turning the wheel in a corner and it's not really moving me, you know? It's actually not that bad. You need like that much to actually start turning. But it's definitely not the last word in directness. But nobody expected it to be. I mean, it's a VW Up. You can go through corners at the same speed that I would be doing these corners in a BMW M2. And you can have fun. It actually hangs on. It's good fun. Let's talk about the weighting. This car is kind of surprising when it comes to weighting. So the steering is incredibly light. However, once you're in a corner and you've got a little bit of steering angle on, it's almost like you can feel the tire biting into the tarmac, which cannot be said for a lot of cars. Not when you're like this gentle turning, it doesn't really give it to you, but as you load the steering up, it's giving you just a bit more. Just there. You can feel like the car's not happy with what you're doing, and you're probably starting to approach the limits of grip, but the steering's actually telling me that, which is kind of impressive. It's very weird feeling, because you can tell it's like economy car steering rack. Not one thought has been put into making this feel sporty, but yet, because it's so light, I think, or maybe it's just the all-season tires that are reaching their limits of grip and are telling me that. I don't actually know what it is, but the weighting feels good, even though it's incredibly light. And that lightness never goes away. What about the texture of this steering rack for spirited driving? There is none. It's not really telling me what the surface of the road is doing. Like in some cars, when you go over these white lines, you'll feel that you have less grip. When you go into a section that is wet, you'll feel that you have less grip. At no point is this car giving me any such information. It's kind of just consistent. An element of it could be because we're on all-season tires, so maybe they're taking away some of the texture because they're a little bit softer and squishier. How does an Up feel being parked? Well, it's a small little car, so it should be really easy, right? And the steering's incredibly light. I have a feeling this is going to get a high normal driving score. This is a one-finger rack. Very nice. Let's whip it into here. Oh, but it's so easy to adjust. Every part of this process is just painless. Absolutely wonderful car to park. Even dry steering, it does not care. How is a VW Up to drive around town? Well, it should be pretty good. I mean, this is literally what it's designed to do. I think because the car's so small, the steering kind of feels quite responsive. So it doesn't feel like a chore to nip in and out in between things. It's very natural, doesn't do anything weird. It self-centers nicely. At higher speeds, such as you would do on motorways and highways, I've got a normal country road in front of me at the moment. Yeah, the steering, because it's so light, it has just a little bit of a nervous quality to it. Probably because the car's quite short wheelbase too. But it's not really that bad. In fact, it's not even as bad as my MX-5. My MX-5 is worse than this. You would be happier in this car than an MX-5 on a long journey, I think, steering-wise and noise-wise. I also think because the steering's not quite that direct and it's got a little bit of dead zone, it's better for this high-speed driving because the little inputs that you may be making don't really affect your line too much. So I think a little bit of dead zone for high-speed driving is actually a good thing. I mean, VW just know how to make a car. This is an car. It goes places. It's good. Now we have to score this VW up. Well, for normal driving, it is fantastic. I'm actually going to give it like a 6 out of 10. It's easy to park, easy to drive around town, and it's pretty normal on the motorway and highway despite being a small car, which is kind of impressive. For spirited driving, this car, unfortunately, gets a 4 out of 10. The steering just isn't engaged and direct enough for my taste. It's very light. It feels quite woolly, although it does weigh up when you're in corners. It doesn't give you any texture or much feedback. It's an economy car doing economy car things. YouTube really wants you to watch this video, but if you haven't seen this previous episode of Steering Feel Review, you should probably watch it. My name's Mick. I drive cars. Peace.